Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to CCA TV. Please go ahead and stand for our Pledge of Allegiance.
Now for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You're starting off.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so it has been a good start to our Wednesday today. We already had See You at the Cross this morning. Thank you to those that braved the cold and came outside with us today. I'm still trying to warm my hands up.
Yeah.
But we will be continuing to do that every other Wednesday, so continue to come on out, guys. It is a lot of fun. Even if we are freezing, I still enjoy it very, very much. So today's national day is National Hike Day.
Ooh.
Do you enjoy hiking?
I actually do.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, not much of my family does, but
Nice.
I mean,
nice.
I enjoy them still. You?
No, so I love to go hiking, and I hike the Appalachian Trail with my dad a lot.
Wow.
And so that's something I like to do. Hiking, camping, outdoors, that is definitely one of my favorites. But do you know what music I enjoy? See, that's the key to this. What music do I listen to? You don't?
I don't know.
No, so I love the Peanut soundtrack on my trail mix.
What? What was that? that
What
was
a terrible delivery. All right.
Peanut soundtrack?
Peanut
No.
soundtrack on my Peanut Trail.
No.
We're not free school. This isn't a good joke.
Gosh.
All right.
How
Next.
is that? Next, we're just going to go into our inspirations.
Hey, it's Rasul Berry, and I'm here at the Mount of Olives in Israel, reflecting on if it matters if we see Jesus as a good man or God. The Mount of Olives has such huge historic significance in Israel. It was about 3,000 years ago that David fled from one of his sons seeking his throne right up into these hills. About a millennium after that, we see Jesus teaching his disciples in this same space. Now, the interesting thing is, even today, 2 millennia later, there's no question that people value and see Jesus as a good teacher. But the reality is, he claimed to be so much more. You see, in John chapter 10, Jesus said, "I and the Father are one." Immediately, his audience picked up stones to begin to stone him to death. In their tradition, the penalty for blasphemy was death. Jesus asked, "For which of my good works are you stoning me for?" They said, "It's not because of any good works that you've done, but it's because you, a mere man, make yourself God." Now, the interesting thing is Jesus didn't correct them or say, "Hey, you kind of misunderstood me," because there was something about him that was claiming to be more than what they were ready to accept. This led C.S. Lewis, the late writer, to reflect and say it really just gives us 3 options of how we see Jesus: liar, lunatic, or Lord. And that's really where Jesus leaves us. I mean, what do you do with someone who makes statements like, "If anyone would follow me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me"? Who else has healed the sick, given blind people the ability to see, and then raised people from the dead? I mean, those are huge claims, huge statements. But this is exactly what Jesus did. And not only did he raise others from the dead, he's the only one person in history to raise himself from the dead. And it was actually right here at the Mount of Olives that the disciples record seeing him risen and ascend into heaven. If Jesus is God, then that means that his words, his message is something that we need to listen to and learn from. But if he isn't, then that means his words are something that we should ignore and really even despise. If someone is a liar and they claim to be God, I owe it to myself not to listen to them. If someone is delusional and they claim to be God, I owe it to them not to believe them. But if someone is the divine Son who says, "Come follow me," then I owe it to myself to give him everything that I live for.
Thank you. And today it is day 3 of Readathon, and it is mix and match day today.
Yes.
And tomorrow, again, it will be comfy day, so wear sweatpants, hoodies. Just make sure you're wearing no pajamas, no onesies, and no leggings.
No, dang it, no onesies.
Yeah. And then Friday, it will be Spirit Day, so you can wear CCA spirit wear with jeans. Today, also, there are a couple meetings after school. We have an NJHS meeting. That will be in Miss Portervin's room, and then we have an SGA meeting after school in Mr. Dottie's room. And
yes, so we finally have the door decorating contest results. Drum roll, please. Miss Andahar's room, you guys have won the door decorating contest. Congratulations.
yay.
Oh wait, do we know the prize? I don't think prize. We will get back to you guys on that. So. And that will be coming in later. So, congratulations to Miss Andahar's 3rd period class. All right, and we're going to go ahead and move right into our Homeroom Havoc done from yesterday. And today you have Miss Waldron versus Mr. Davis. What?
Welcome back, CCA family. We have yet another Homeroom Havoc. We have round 3 with Mr. Davis and Miss Waldron. Let's introduce our contestants. Speaking to the mic.
I'm Cannon from Miss Waldron's class.
Okay.
Abby from Mr. Davis's class.
All right, we have Abby for Mr. Davis' class and Cannon for Miss Waldron's class. Let's get started. Well, first, do you guys do you know the rules? Yeah. You're pretty aware of the rules. Okay, so I'm gonna read the question. I'm gonna give you time to answer it, and then if you both don't answer it, I have a list of multiple choice questions I'm gonna read for you. All right, that's the rules. Let's get started. Okay, so for question 1, we have, what kind of energy does King T'Challa have in his new suit? Cannon.
Isn't it kinetic energy?
That is correct. It is kinetic energy. That goes for 1 point for Miss Waldron? Miss Waldron? Miss Waldron, okay. Okay, and we have number 2. In Spider-Man 3, what does Flint Marko promise his daughter? Nobody knows this one? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Flint Marko he has A, he will kill Spider-Man for her. B, he will be back for her birthday. C, he will make her healthy again, or is it D, he will make sure her college is paid? Cannon.
Kill Spider-Man.
No. Abigail.
That he'll be back for her birthday.
No. Again. So it's either C or D.
Can you read the answers?
Sure, I'll reread it. Okay, we have for C, he will make her healthier again, or D, he will make sure her college is paid for. Cannon.
Make her healthy again?
Yes.
Okay.
Because his daughter was sick, and that's why he was on the run. He was stealing money. And there it is, another point for Miss Waldron. Okay, for number 3. Which MCU movie featured Spider-Man first appearance? Cannon.
Civil War.
That is correct. It is Civil War. That means. Okay.
Okay, it does work. Okay, sorry.
It does work? Okay.
Yeah, it does work.
Okay, so we have for our 4th question. Which war did Captain America fight in? Miss Waldron.
World War II.
That is correct. Captain America did fight in World War II.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
We have Miss. Is it 4?
It's 4.
Okay.
It's 4.
4 for Miss Waldron and 0 for Mr. Davis. This is our last question. Are you both ready? Make sure you.
Sure,
Okay.
Sure.
Which planet are Thor and? You gotta wait until I finish reading the question.
Oh, okay.
That means Abby's gonna have this one. Okay. Which planet are Thor and the Hulk on in Thor Ragnarok?
Oh, it starts with Can you read the answer choices? Or no, I have to answer.
You gotta answer it first.
You see, I've seen this movie. I've seen Ragnarok. I know it has like a bunch of trash all over the planet. I can't think of the name. Valeris?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I know it's wrong.
Okay, so I will read the answer choices. Is it A, Nowhere? Is it B, Sakaar? Is it C, Asgard? Or is it D, Xandar?
Sakaar.
That is correct. And we have 5 for Miss Waldron
I'm so sorry, y'all.
and 0 for Miss Davis.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
And that ends our homeroom havoc. And Miss Waldron's class advances. Back to the desk.
Congrats to Miss Waldron's homeroom for you guys crushed it. And tomorrow we will have Homeroom Havoc again, and it will be with Mrs. Porterman. It'll be versus Mr. Dottie's homeroom. Yeah. And then now moving on to sports news. For sports, there are no official practices today, but tomorrow, boys varsity basketball and girls varsity basketball both have scrimmages at Trinity Christian School. Oh, wait. JV boys basketball have practice today, so, yeah.
And that'll be from 6:15 to 7:30. All right, so for our recap today, you guys may notice that several of your class representatives from SGA have placed bins in your class to collect your food items for Belmont Elementary. So guys, please continue to bring in items. Even if you guys just bring one item per student, that is enough that's really all you guys need to do. And so I ask that you continue to not maybe bring in more than one, hopefully, that you guys will be able to continue to advance towards this goal that we have as a school to continue to bring in items for Belmont. So please continue to do that. We'll have halfway totals for you guys tomorrow in terms of that. Also, Miss B has announced that we will be starting an upper school girls Bible study beginning on December 2nd at 4 o'clock. If you guys are interested, please go ahead and email Miss B. This will be for mainly middle school, but also high school as well. Is that all we have for today?
That is.
All right, so guys, remember that today is Wacky Day, and tomorrow will be Comfy Day for your readathon. And that is it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.